It's Shevvy Malibu, Bossy Live and Mature Life Radio. I'm sorry, I was still chewing baked potato. That's when we came in. And I'm here with my gorgeous co-host, Miss Adrienne Hibbert.
Hi, guys.
Adrienne. And my super producer, Anthony.
Yep.
What's up, y'all?
Chilling.
Yeah, how's your week going?
It's going pretty good.
You can tell like it just now.
I mean, I've taken 53 vitamins today.
Oh.
I'm trying to build my immune system up just in case
my gosh.
there's any
Are
issues.
You?
Yes, I give my kids vitamins every single day.
Uh-huh.
So now they like, why are there 3 extra vitamins? Shh, eat it. I can't.
I'm so bad at taking vitamins. Do you take vitamins, Anthony?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I'm not great with swallowing pills.
No, majority of them are gummies, so my kids think they're candy.
I can take gummies.
Yeah.
I can do the gummy thing.
Mm-hmm.
But regular like vitamins, man.
It took me in my teenage years to finally swallow pills because I couldn't do it. I had to
swallow
crush
pills
it.
as a
Yeah,
but
I
also,
couldn't do it.
If I crush it, I also don't want to taste it. If I taste it, I
Yeah.
also couldn't do it either.
Yeah.
Like, never mind.
Yeah.
I'll just be sick. Never mind. I couldn't. I was bad with that.
Thank God for gummies.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and switch back to some gummies. Maybe I should.
Ollie has some really great ones. I'm going to post them on my page because I love when people, get healthy and build their immune system because that means y'all ain't getting me sick. So let's do it together.
Funny. You're so funny.
I need that.
So you taking extra vitamins too right now, Anthony?
Yes.
You are?
Uh-huh.
So I feel like I'm slacking. I'm not taking extra vitamins. I'm so lazy, y'all. Okay. So
We're going to get you some gummies.
give me some gummies. Let me get myself together.
Elderberry gummies is good.
I am eating a little more healthy
Okay.
right now. I am, and I've done this before.
Mhm.
It's weird because I go through my times where I'm like super healthy and super working out for like a year, and then I'll have a cheat day that turns into 5 months,
Oh, yeah.
and then I'll be like, ooh, and I'm like, oh, it's just one cheeseburger, it's just a steak, it's just a large pepperoni pizza that I'm eating by myself, and then but I am I've switched back to meatless, and so this week has been a little hard. And
You've only been on it a week?
not even. Yeah, so it's been a little hard again. It's weird because I know how to do this. I've done this for a very long time, but the going back is just a little more difficult than I thought. And
Never go back to an ex.
I know. I went back to my ex. It was beef. Beef was my ex, and I went back to it. And then I'm gonna start like a total detox next week, but we were easing into it.
Okay.
See how this goes. What's your week been like? Are you like Corona freaked out?
Okay, so I haven't been as freaked out as a lot of people are. Like, I wash my hands regularly.
Yeah.
Like, that's just something I normally do. I actually learned something a few months ago that you need to wash your hands when you get into the bathroom, men. You want to wash your hands before you touch your stuff. And I learned that from a guy, and I was like, oh, my God, that makes sense. I need to tell my sons that because why would you touch
you just open everywhere and then you're touching. Okay, you're right.
Say that again?
Yeah.
You wash your hands before you touch your stuff.
You should wash your hands before.
Oh,
and
yeah.
after. Okay.
And now I started adapting for myself as a woman because I'm touching toilet paper.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, this is going to be a 5-step process. Wash my hands,
like,
use the bathroom.
So-
They'd be like, she's been in the bathroom for 25 minutes.
So
Like, you coming back out? Listen, I gotta wash everything, forearms and all. Like I'm going into surgery. So that's what I've been doing. And my kids both are, one has asthma and then one has bronchitis in the family. So that's why I'm like upping their immune systems because it's a respiratory.
yeah. My sisters, they suffer from that too.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I was kind of worried about is because Tink has asthma and allergies, so she even if she gets a cold, it's like the cold can pass through the whole house and it gets to her, and it's like
A big thing,
a whole big thing. We've got nebulizers, we've got all this stuff going on, so that part has made me a little worried. I was a little worried about my parents because I know they said a
Yeah.
compromised immune system. And even though my parents are relatively young, they both beat cancer last year.
Oh,
Wow.
good
Both of
job.
them.
Nice.
So that, that made me a little nervous. I was glad Jazz and the Gardens was canceled. My mom can't go out there. She was her favorite concert. That's her favorite.
Yeah, I
she
know.
Goes, my mother be every year front row.
And the
Oh,
lineup
wow.
this year was pretty good, so
Yeah,
I know
so
she was hitting
listen,
the like.
she had tickets from the day they come out. That
I'm
be my
sorry, Mom.
And so, before they canceled it, she was like, well, do you want to sell my tickets for me? She was so sad. So I was glad they canceled it. So
Yeah,
she won't
yeah.
actually, miss
Oh,
Nice.
but when they redo it, Mom, we could go.
it.
I want to be in the front row too.
Yeah, she loves concerts and stuff like that.
Oh, that's dope.
So
That's
good.
dope.
Music.
Yeah.
But for the other reason, I wasn't really too freaked out. I'm watching everybody like we're in the beginning of the Hunger Games. I'm like, y'all ain't see this movie? Because I saw this movie.
Yeah.
Just make sure when their arms come like this, you run.
And I was talking to my friend earlier. I was like, I hope it's the slow moving zombies that they turn into, and not the World War Z ones where they
Yeah,
go
yeah.
fast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
feel
damn, those
like-
suckers is fast. Bro. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, dang.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I hope when the coronavirus turns everybody into zombies, or rather the vaccine for
Yeah.
the coronavirus turns us all into the Walking Dead, there's the slow kind, because I
Yeah.
can get away from those.
I'm running.
I can
All
run
day.
from those.
Yeah.
Those World War Z ones that was chasing Brad Pitt. There was no getting away from those.
Oh yeah.
Those were crazy.
I stopped watching zombie movies because of that.
I don't know. I am being cautious.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go crazy because honestly, we have seen these virus epidemics in the last maybe 20 years. We've had
Yeah.
one every 2
Yeah.
or 3 years.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
The other thing that I want someone, if there's anyone who's in the medical field, I was doing some research today, and because I was really trying to find out how come it's like one person that's black that has it. Like,
Yeah.
how come
Girl,
there's not?
we don't need to find
Yeah.
that out. Stop.
No, but what I did see is that the coronavirus, okay, so what it attacks is something called ACE2, a kind of enzyme.
Yeah.
Right? Because I also want to know how come a whole bunch of children don't have it. Because they touch things the
They
most.
touch everything and always in
And
their mouth.
what it is the ACE enzyme, it does vary from race to race, who has a lot of it.
Exactly.
And kids don't have a lot of it, period. And
Typically
black
like
people have the least.
Exactly.
And Asian and I think it's Eastern European
Yeah.
people have it the most.
Most. Yeah.
So it's not that we are immune, but we are more resistant to it.
Exactly.
Because I was trying to figure out, like, so is this an experiment? Like, really, how come
and
so many people and none of us and
Yeah.
no little kids? But that's what it is.
I was thinking about that too because when I was talking with a friend of mine, she was like, "Oh, there are 200 cases in South Africa." I said, "Girl, that ain't us."
And it wasn't, the cases in Africa, and especially the ones, the fatality, weren't black people.
Yeah.
It was people that happened to be in Africa,
Exactly.
but they weren't black. So I was like, I mean, honestly, everyone else has to be seeing this. So then I went to look at what it was the virus attacks and that
Exactly.
enzyme. And then when you look at that enzyme by ethnicity, we don't carry a lot of it. So we can get it,
Exactly.
but we're not as susceptible and, like, not as easy for us to, like, we're not going to die from
Exactly.
it, most likely. However, I'm more worried about, like, how crazy everybody else is out there. I tried to go to Publix to get a veggie sub. And
it's
it
They
was,
do have some good veggie stuff.
yes, they do have
Yeah.
a good veggie sub in there. And the lines were crazy.
Yeah.
And, like, there was no water on the shelves, no toilet paper on the shelves.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't deal with that kind of hysteria in the store.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
left.
yeah.
Like, I can't breathe here right
Yeah.
now. That's the thing that actually worries me more.
The way people are
The
responding
way people
to
are
it.
responding
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Because right now, what happens in a few days is when people start to get nasty with it.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
people start to, like, cut
Yeah,
you
the
off
Black
and then,
Friday
like,
type.
snatching you. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it gets like that crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about, right? Like
Yeah.
that part is.
Yeah.
And people going off in road rage and
Yeah,
I'm trying to get
like-
home to my kids.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm like, I don't know.
I want to stay home. I just didn't understand why. This is a crazy thing about this hysteria is like all the toilet paper is gone. Like you guys are never gonna leave your house, but y'all ain't think to stack up on no vitamins.
I I was like,
Adrienne was trying to get y'all.
Like, I'm so confused. Like, you want to protect your booty hole, but you don't want to protect your body, the inside of your body?
Yeah, I was shocked about that. Like, toilet paper was the first to go. No water or anything like that.
Because here's the thing. It's not a hurricane, so we have running water.
Yeah.
They're like, if you're going to be stuck in your house, what do you need when you're stuck in your house? And they're like, food essentials, toilet paper. Yeah. And I was like, I'll be getting toothpaste, because I see a lot of people told me, like, I use no toothpaste.
And no soap, so you're going to be dirty.
There's no soap on the shelves either.
Yeah.
Good thing I make my own. But there was...
Hold on, y'all. Let me whip up this batch.
Yes, I do actually. I was actually like checking boxes today, like, do you have any bars of soap in here just in case it gets nuts out there? But like, that's the part that worries me, is not like me going to the store right now is not because I'm afraid that there's nothing left for me to go to the store like normal.
Yeah, exactly.
It's weird. Y'all are weird out there with 8 loaves of bread that are gonna go bad in 5 days.
Come on.
And they didn't even do anything.
It's not going to be. I can still do things.
We can, like, so
people are
that
weird.
had me a little bit like, so do y'all know something I don't know? Because
that's what,
Yeah.
Because I literally walked in, I was like, looked in Publix, I was like, oh, I don't need a sandwich that bad.
It's like, I don't even know if I should, like, get some free and clear and just, like, hand sanitize everything that y'all done touched in the store, because y'all acting crazy.
Yes, that's another thing, right? We're going to go, and Anthony, I want you to tell us what you're thinking about with this virus. What do you think we're actually looking at, and what do you think about all the hysteria?
Hey, y'all don't go nowhere.
All right.
Join me right here on MatureLifeRadio.com from 2 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. I'll take you home with the best entertainment, information, and I call that infotainment. I'll see you right here on MatureLifeRadio.com. So, you started a new business. Now, you need someone to design, host, list your new website in the top search engines, and sync it with your social media accounts such as Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Well, I've got the person for you. Check out PatriceConcepts.com. Call 973-985-1369 or email info@patriceconcepts.com. Still don't believe me? Well, check out my site, EddieLovesHouse.com. That's right, I'm Eddie Love. Patrice Concepts did it for me, and she could do it for you. Once again, it's PatriceConcepts.com or call 973-985-1369.
Jesus said, if anyone thirsts, let him come to me and drink. He who believes in me, as the scripture has said, out of his heart will flow rivers of living water. This is Anthony Burrell, pastor of the Living Waters Christian Fellowship in the beautiful city of Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. We invite you to come and join us at the Living Waters Christian Fellowship, located at 4515 North State Road 7. We'll be meeting at the Central Charter School in building number 5. We welcome you to join us in a life-changing and life-giving experience. That's each and every Sunday at 10 a.m.
Tell a friend. Download the Mature Life Radio app. It's free.
Go ahead and have some fun.
In your Play Store and iTunes.
Okay, it's Shevvy Malibu back on Bossy Live Radio with Adrienne, Hibbert, and my super producer, Anthony.
Yep.
Anthony, you were going to tell us what you're thinking about this whole coronavirus pandemic. Also, the word pandemic sounds a lot like a dystopian youth novel, right?
I don't like it.
Like, it does, doesn't it? Like, it sounds like the end days pandemic, right?
I know.
So, what are you thinking right now?
Well, I want to give a shout out to my boy, Cell P, because he made a post today with all the hysteria that was going on, and everybody was panicking, going out there talking about stockpiling and they need to go get stuff. Cell P, he made a post and he tagged me in it, a post dedicated to me, and said a lot of y'all was laughing about Anthony Malcolm, but he was telling y'all to get prepared from last year. I remember that. Then there was a bunch of people that we have mutual friends that came underneath that co-signed it and said, yeah, he was the first person I thought about. So I say that because our family always used to tell us, prepare, prepare ahead of time. That way, if you prepare ahead of time, you're ahead of the game. Whenever you wait last minute like that, you're going to lose out on a lot. So I remember my dad used to always tell me that, always used to say, our families also used to say too, put money aside and, save for a rainy day. This is the rainy day. There's rainy days going to come up shortly, which is, like I just shared to you guys, not only that clip that I shared to you guys, but I've also done research, and I've been seeing a lot of people from high levels talking about a mandated quarantine shutdown for at least 4 weeks. Now, the clip that I showed you guys, it said that you got 2 weeks to prepare from now, and then 4 weeks is going to be the shutdown. So 6 weeks, right, from now. But my thing is, don't look at that timetable. Just go out there, make sure you guys have enough, even if they shut down tomorrow, because you don't want to go by somebody else's timetable that's just telling you. Because she said her family is a government official. So we don't know for sure what the timetable is, but it is looking more like there is going to be a quarantine shutdown. So meaning that even if you are in the house for 4 weeks, do you have enough supplies? Are you prepared? This is one of the reasons why I was telling people to prepare from last year, because 2020 I knew was going to be a very chaotic year, especially with this president, the stuff I've been researching. I knew that it was going to be very crazy. Recession was coming. I told people to do that. But I do want to list these cities, right? So I did a research, and during my research, I have coronavirus camps. They have coronavirus camps set up across the nation. A lot of people don't know, but they have them in Fairfield, California, San Diego, California, Riversdale, California, Seattle, Washington, Omaha. They have it in Fort Carson, Colorado, Dallas, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Honolulu, Hawaii, Chicago, Illinois, Detroit, Michigan, Washington, D.C., New York, Newark, New Jersey, and Atlanta, Georgia. So if you live in those areas, just know that they have coronavirus camps set up.
And what's a coronavirus camp? What do they do with there?
Well, I didn't go into the real details of it, but the base premises of the camps are just to set up, because these are the areas that they find to be affected. A lot of people have been affected in these areas, so they set up these bases just to make sure, when they go through the quarantine process, at least they're fully stocked up in this area where a lot of the cases have been developing. Especially, you guys already know, a lot of death toll up there in Seattle, Washington area. So it's crazy.
Why Seattle, Washington, I wonder?
What do you mean?
Like, why there? Is there like a high concentration of a certain kind of people there? Like, why is Seattle, Washington?
I think Seattle, Washington has a high population of elderlies. That's why we have so many. They have like about 10 cases. Yeah, 10 cases of deaths that happened up there. So
I did see. I think the first thing that scared me, because first I was like, y'all doing a lot. The only thing that I think was the scary part was when was that yesterday or the day before, that in 24 hours, 198 people died in Italy.
Oh, my God.
That's a lot of people to die in 24 hours.
Yeah,
but you have to remember, too, what you said about the enzyme.
Yeah.
What is concentrated in Italy.
That's what it is. But then that is what made me look. Because I'm like, well, why Italy? Like, what is it? So that's when I went to look at what the virus attacks and what races holds the most of that enzyme, which is Asians and Eastern Europeans and then Europeans, period.
Exactly.
So then I was like, okay, so that's why it's attacking them more. But then, really, I guess it's anybody with compromised immune systems. And a lot of times we don't realize what compromised immune systems mean. We think that, well, this person isn't sick, because I wouldn't think, if you say, is my daughter sick? I'm like, no. But yes, she has a compromised immune system, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think of that. And I think a lot of people don't think of that when they're thinking of who they need to protect.
Exactly.
You know?
And I did my research on Italy, and I found out that Italy is the number one place that has the most elderly people. So that stands to reason.
They be living a long time.
Yeah,
It's the
they do.
olive oil.
And Italy is beautiful.
It's Mediterranean diet.
Exactly.
Mediterranean diets make you. They. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But
I eat it a lot.
I do, but they live a long time. So
Exactly.
that's probably why.
Exactly.
Okay. So, but I don't know. Like some days I'm just like, y'all doing a lot, and then some moments I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, the NBA thing was a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was thinking about how many people will not work. That is a thing that's terrible. Like, the
This
games,
will bankrupt a lot of
Yeah,
people.
because fee works there.
Yeah.
And we were talking about what happens to the people that work the actual arena if there's no games.
Exactly.
The people's livelihood, their security, their concession, there's no games, there's no concerts, there's no anything. They're not coming to work. So what happens to them? Like their income is just
exactly
cut off.
And we go back to saying that we take things for granted, right?
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that we take for granted, because a lot of times we sit here and say, oh, I don't feel like going to work. Oh boy, coronavirus, boy, that means no work for me. But then when the reality sets in and they say you can't go to work, but the money's not coming in, now all of a sudden you want to go back to work. Now you want to get things back rolling again because your bills don't stop.
And so here's another thing. I was thinking of the people who were saying that they were upset about it or scared or not. So I had a client today. It's a real estate client. He flew in from Chicago. He's a pilot.
Yeah.
So I asked him how he felt about it, because when he got to ask him his flight, he was like, his flight was great. There's nobody on it.
Oh, well.
He's he's a pilot for American. So, he just gets on a plane and comes with wherever they're flying. When he's been flying around, he was like, and I asked him, what are they saying to you in your industry and how do you feel? And he said, they're talking to us about people with saying that unless you have a compromised immune system, unless they're elderly, then most of us will be okay. We'll probably catch it and pass it on.
Exactly.
He was like, I said, and what do you think about people traveling right now? He was like, if you're perfectly healthy and you're going, he was like, I would say travel if you want to.
Exactly.
He was like, it's very cheap right now.
Oh, very
and
cheap.
he's not American, though. He's French.
No.
But he's lived in Chicago for like the last year and a half. He comes back and forth to South Florida, so now he wants to buy here. But I wanted to know, like, what are the stewardesses and the people have to be in there, what are they thinking? But they're getting a different set of news than us. Like, they're feeding us the panic.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're telling people who work in the industry who they should be panicking.
Yeah.
And he said that his mom is a nurse, and his mom said, when you see the doctors and nurse wearing the mask, that's when you panic.
Yes.
But if they are in the hospital and they're taking care of you and they don't have it on, you don't need to panic.
Yeah.
When the airlines say we're not flying y'all anywhere, then you panic.
Exactly.
But if they're still taking you, it's more about being careful. But for some reason, I think when we hear "be careful," we go all the way left.
All the way left.
When we say, plan for in case, everyone goes absolutely
Crazy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and then when everyone else is going crazy, if you're trying to prepare responsibly, you can't. You can't
you have to work around
because
it.
you have to work around everyone else. So if you're saying, okay, well, I have some, basic supplies, but let me try to get just a little bit more. You can't because there's nothing left because everyone else did.
They
stockpiled for 6 months now. So now you're like, oh, okay. I thought I'd be responsible and get a little bit more to mine.
Yeah.
And you can't because people are literally walking out with 40 packs of toilet paper. Like, nobody shits that much. You don't even need that much toilet paper.
You got 3 butts.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 3 people in your house and one of them wear diapers.
Yeah.
Like, and I literally saw someone come out of Big Lots today, maybe about 30-year-old woman who really had like the 12 packs of toilet paper. She had like 8 of them. And I'm like, what is she buying?
It's
8?
crazy.
Like, that's because like 100 rolls of toilet paper. You're doing too much.
Yeah,
like,
you
you
are.
don't need that. And when people see that, then they're like, oh my God, I must
need
need
it.
it too.
Yeah.
And let me go. And then you be
Exactly.
like, oh, let me go get an extra roll or 2. You like, well, damn.
You got to go about
It's
5,
like you
6
have
stores.
to-
They still can't find
You
it.
have to especially with the planning thing, you literally have to have a team of people that you can rely on.
To go out. Yes. Because, listen.
If I say to my sister, hey,
If you see
when you
something.
find toilet paper, you get it.
Yeah.
I go to your house if anything happens and we have to quarantine, you're with family or you're with friends. One brings the food, because that's the only way you're
That's
going to
what we
find
do.
it. You're not going to all find
Yeah.
everything together.
Yeah, because it's crazy. Like, okay, shout out to my sister Simone because she coupons, so I just thought I was going to get stuff from her. And also...
Do she sell, though? Do she sell? Is she selling right now? 'Cause-
Also, I literally called, like, our old grocery store, like, hey, we got some Lysol in there. My cousin Nia was like, bitch, they done been crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, you ain't put nothing behind the counter
Nothing,
for the
man.
family? She
Yeah.
was like, like,
I got my stuff when Publix had that buy one get one free on
Yes,
the
they had
green
it.
wise. Stocked up on them things.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like, yes, stock up. So get a little more than you would usually get. But people are like,
Yeah, they going
I'm
crazy.
seeing people. I saw this old lady.
No, they haven't gone.
She had like 9 cases of water, and I'm like, you can't even drink that much water. And she,
Ma'am, you
like,
gonna drown.
I was like, where's she going? And she was telling somebody, I'm so afraid when I need it, it's not going to be here. And that's what it's creating.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody wants.
FOMO.
And the thing that's making that I'm wondering what people thinking about is you're doing all of this to stockpile all of these things. If they actually shut us down and you don't have work, you have no money now. Either.
Exactly.
Because you done spent on 90 cases of water.
Yeah.
Now you can't eat. Now
Yeah.
you don't have no gas, but you got a lot of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
all of that. I think we need to do things in moderation
Exactly.
here, because I honestly don't really think we're going to like shut down all the
No, I don't
businesses,
think so.
but if we would, people just have to just take it a little bit easy. Like, prepare and be prepared, but don't
Don't
Overboard.
over prepare.
don't do the crazy thing. Don't do the 90 cases of water.
Yeah.
The 100 rolls of toilet paper, the 2 of y'all in the house. Like, I looked, and these other people were watching her like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you can't possibly need that. And right after that, they were putting up a sign in Big Lots when I went in there.
Oh, yeah,
saying,
limit.
Limit.
Yeah,
Like that.
they
because
needed to.
people, yeah, because
They
people
need
were
to.
going crazy. And I'm like,
They needed to. I seen a video. It was a video
You
that.
can wipe your butt with paper towel too. It might not be as comfortable, but
if it came down to
Shit.
it,
Down to
you
it.
stuck
If it
that
came down to
in
it,
the shower, wash your ass.
you
out
got
with
red.
soap,
You got a rag. You got rags.
Soap you done,
Yeah, you got
I
plenty
don't know
of.
how to survive. Something wrong with y'all.
You got to go back to the old school days. We had to use
Like,
rags.
listen, y'all gotta calm
You know?
down.
Y'all got a shower in your house?
Like, there's, you don't have. It's like it's like they're doing whatever they heard someone said we
Yeah,
needed.
yeah.
Like,
They're
oh,
so afraid.
people are buying toilet paper, so let me buy all the toilet paper.
Yeah,
since there's
exactly.
not going to be any. People are buying, like, whatever it is people are saying they're stocking up on, people are running out to buy
Yeah.
all of it.
Exactly.
And it's crazy because they feel like I need my family to survive above anyone
Yeah,
else's family.
exactly.
There's no fairness in this at all.
And on one hand, everyone has that, your survival. But on the other hand, you're like, are you actually thinking about what will we need? Because when I do, even when I stock up for hurricanes, I think about what will we actually
We
need.
need,
Not
exactly.
just, let me get all the cases of water I see right here. Think about how much water your family actually drinks. Also, our water's not shut off. We don't need water for baths
boil
and
water
stuff.
and you'll
It's
be
not a
fine.
hurricane. Like, we're going to have electricity. We're going to have water.
Yeah.
That's going to be, like, I've seen a lot of states are doing for 60 days, no shutting off of water. Like, for, like, a bills and
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
And
exactly.
Miami is not doing any evictions.
Nice.
Certain counties, stuff like that. But think about what you'll actually need. Like, what you would
Yeah.
if they're saying, okay,
You need food. Why nobody buying food?
yeah, plan for what you'd need in a month.
Yeah, they
You're
said
not
that.
doing 100 rolls of toilet
Like-
paper in a month, so don't buy 100
Yeah.
rolls of toilet paper for a month. Like,
Yeah,
60
like when
boxes
I was.
of cereal, no milk.
No,
Yeah.
like if you know y'all
Exactly.
don't go through 100 boxes of cereal, you don't need to buy 100 boxes. If y'all go through
And you
5
know-
boxes of cereal in a month,
Yeah.
and you're planning on like, let me be prepared for a month, you don't need to buy 40 boxes.
And you know-
you're not going to use them.
And that's true. You know how that is so true what you're saying? Because when it's all over, they bring all that
They
shit back.
bring all that shit back. So I
That means
feel
you didn't
like-
need it.
I feel like South Florida in particular, we should know what we need because
Exactly.
we've done this
This before,
before.
yeah.
Hurricanes
We've
and those
prepared for hurricanes. We've gone a couple of weeks
Yeah,
with
exactly.
no electricity, we know exactly what it is we need. So
Exactly.
you don't have to do, if you're like, oh no, they're going to shut us in and we're going to be in for 30 days. So you
This
need
is
100
like the
rolls of
best
toilet
hurricane
paper?
party
Like, We
ever.
don't. Yeah, because we
As
know
long-
we're gonna
We
have
got power
electricity.
and water.
Yeah, because we
Yeah,
feel
as
like
long
we
as-
got power and water, we
alcohol.
good.
Man, look,
Right?
as
No
my
work.
as long as my Netflix bill is paid
Exactly. I'm like,
and my internet is paid.
make sure Xfinity
Make sure I
is
got some
paid.
shows to watch.
Netflix
Man,
is paid. Like,
I'm good.
that's the thing that you need to worry about being inside, not 1,000 rolls of toilet
Yeah.
paper for 2 people in the house. Like, I understand people are preparing. I just want us to be a
Mindful.
little smarter, a little mindful, and think of not just what you see everyone else taking.
Yeah.
Think about what you actually use in your house. Like,
Exactly.
Some of y'all need to take some roach baits, okay?
you.
I'm like,
Other thing is, don't forget your pets.
Yes.
A lot of people are they buy food for themselves for the months and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and then they forget, like, oh, I'm be stuck in here with this cat. This
Yeah.
cat don't have no food now. Let me go.
Now I'm feeding them
And
gummy bears.
Yeah, now I'm feeding them vitamin gummies because Adrienne got all the gummies. So now the cat coat is shiny.
But he ain't getting
manageable.
corona.
And manageable. But he ain't had a bit of kibble because all we got is toilet paper over here. So all I would say is for people to really just be mindful and think about what you actually need, not what you see people buying on TV.
Yeah.
Think about what you go through in a month, what you eat, what you run through in your house. Pick up your medications, things like that
Yes.
that are
Yeah.
important, and not just let me make sure. Leave some Douce in the store for me.
Thank you.
My sister told me Henny and Douce kill a coronavirus, so we should be
I
good.
believe we are right.
Jamaica's it's 180 proof.
Yeah, Ray and nephew.
Yeah, Ray and
Just
nephew.
bathe in that thing.
Yeah, we rub
And
that
we
down
should
every
be
night. We good.
And we
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
we good. That, Vicks, and ginger ale. That's all the three things
Yeah,
Jamaicans
all the black
need.
people buy all the ginger ale,
All the
all
alcohol.
the Vicks,
And the Robitussin.
and the Robitussin.
Don't forget the
No, you
Robitussin.
be good. Like, don't even fix that. All you gotta
Okay.
do is rub some Vicks on it,
Yeah.
some ginger ale, and lay down.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
lay down,
That's
and you'll
it.
be all right. We
Yeah.
always want somebody to lay down. And be okay.
Oh, your head hurt? Lay
Lay
down.
down. That didn't do anything.
Right?
I'm just laying down with my head hurting now.
Jamaicans do that all the time. Maybe you just need to go lay down. That's my mom.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mom, I'm 30 years old. It's stress. I don't need to lay down. I need a plan.
It's so funny when we think about that. Why do we do that? And sometimes I catch myself saying that to my kids too. You probably just need to lay down.
No, Mom, I need to finish my algebra homework.
Yes.
This is stupid.
Never lay down. That didn't help with anything. I'm still sick.
It is crazy.
Oh, that's crazy. I know. Well, listen, it saved black people for generations laying down.
Laying down.
And tea.
ginger-
And drinking tea.
You got shot? Lay down. Just lay down.
Blood flow. It
Put
helps
some
the blood
Vicks
flow.
on it. And put a little Vicks on it. Rub a little tussin. You be all right. Give him some ginger ale. Some saltines.
We know how to fight some illnesses now, okay?
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we do. What do we have going on that's not the coronavirus? So, Harvey Weinstein was sentenced.
And he had the luxury of going to the hospital, like yesterday?
Listen, let me tell y'all something.
He said he had chest
Every time
pains.
somebody get arrested, all of a sudden they are old and decrepit.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
thinking, remember Suge was blind. He needed glasses. Who was about to sentence him? Bruh, you was just
2020,
good.
2020 vision.
Now he got
Yeah.
glasses, he got a cane, like,
Yeah.
and the funny thing is, it's not funny, but as soon as Bill Cosby got
Yeah,
arrested,
yeah.
as soon as R. Kelly got arrested, all of a sudden everybody's so
Oh my
old and
God.
sick.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, do
Oh,
y'all
now-
not know we can see through
Yeah,
this?
yeah, yeah.
Like, it's so
It's the same
blatant.
playbook.
It's the same playbook. As soon as you are arrested, as soon as it start looking dicey for you, you're gonna be like, he is old and sick. He was just fine.
Yeah, he was just
just
fine.
living his best life
Yeah.
until they put the cuffs on
Exactly.
him. Now he may not make it.
Yeah.
He be the fuck all right.
And I'm like, they was like, they had him over there with the walker going, talking
Yes,
about
they
something.
came in with the walker.
They was like, they posted this picture again with the walker, and then they says, Harvey Weinstein reportedly went to the New York hospital because he was feeling chest pains. I was like,
I'm like, yeah.
special treatment? Why we give special treatment?
Yeah, he need to lie down.
He just need to lay down.
Lie him down right on the cot next to Ray Ray and them. He gonna be all right.
That's all you gotta do is lay down. Like, you'll be all right.
Oh,
And
boy.
I think, like, it's so bad, but it's also so funny because it's like, yo, this is literally a script
Yeah.
for everyone. As soon as I'm in trouble,
But
I'm so
it-
sick.
it's
and
the lawyers.
but also,
lawyers.
that's my thing. I know it's the lawyers. But also, are they not thinking?
They
Everybody
don't.
has seen this.
Yeah.
Everybody has seen this play. We've done
Exactly.
it literally with everyone.
Exactly.
Let's just try it again. Maybe it'll work this time. Because that's, I'm like, y'all know we can see this?
Yeah.
Do y'all know we can see this again? You know we're seeing it on every channel. The same, everyone doing
And
the
if
same.
the judges don't see through it,
They have to.
but they don't.
And there's
They have
some
to.
people
There's
just
no way that
gullible, though.
That they can actually think that he was fine until he was arrested, and now he's on his deathbed. So take it easy. On him.
Yeah. I know.
Everybody's good until they get a sentence. Now give them a light sentence because he's
old.
and he's on his deathbed. He
He's
was
decrepit.
old before.
Yeah.
And he was old when he came to court ready to fight, and he was good. Then when things start going down, I'm so
Shoot.
sick.
He wasn't too slumped over. He was standing straight up asking for some ass.
Yeah, he alright. And they all right.
When he needed his legs for the thrusting movement,
They
was
work
fine.
fine. Like everyone's fine. So please stop giving us that whole they're sick,
Yo, I've
they're
never-
old, they're
Harvey Weinstein did look really old when he started trial,
Yeah, he
but
did.
he looked like the crypt keeper now.
But also, like they did that. I mean, they did that with Harvey Weinstein. They showed that with Bill Cosby. They did something with somebody else, and I'm like, they look how bad they look going through. I'm like, they're supposed to look like that. Like you supposed to be stressed out.
Yeah.
Like it's all right.
It's not a
We're
fun
not
ride.
supposed to feel bad
Yeah.
that you're stressed out and your health is declining because you're going through this. That's what happens.
That's what broke people go through.
Yes,
Exactly.
that's what broke people go through.
we go
When
through-
we stress.
Yeah.
It shows. It's like they want us to feel like, oh my goodness, this person was in. He was so vital, and then look at what this trial has done to him.
Yeah.
I don't care. It was supposed to because they're on trial because they. It's weird
did
because they try to
something wrong.
play on your sympathies by showing the side-to-side picture. Look at him before the trial, now look at him after.
Yeah.
And I'd be really looking like, I don't know why. Maybe for some
Why are you
people
showing
it
me
works,
this?
showing me this, because this only makes me happy.
Yeah.
What it means is he's suffering, which is what we want him to do.
Yeah.
So showing us that he's on a walker or showing us his glaucoma look at his eye. That was going to happen anyway, and I don't care. He don't need to see nothing in prison.
It's like they went through a reverse cocoon. Like when you it's called going through the legal system. So they went in fine, looking like a butterfly. Then they went through the legal system and came out looking like a caterpillar.
Yeah.
And they want us to be like, oh no, look at the stress it
so
put them
sad.
through. And we're like, that's what's
Yeah.
supposed to happen.
That's
Exactly.
suffering.
Yes, that's literally what's supposed to happen. You're not supposed to go through it and be cool. You're not supposed to go through court and all that stuff and come out looking better. Right? You ain't supposed to look revitalized
right?
after. Like,
Supposed to have your head up,
yeah.
walking into the courtroom like, look at me doing wrong.
We're good with
Find me
that.
not
We're
guilty.
We're okay that you look sick and decrepit at your sentencing for all of your crimes. We're fine
Exactly.
with it. We're good with the fact that you look like you're stressed out because you're probably supposed to be.
Exactly.
And your victims are stressed out too. And you didn't care about that.
You didn't
So we don't care about how stressed out he looks at all. I am really glad. The only thing that I'm really glad about is I had so many people on my timeline. Well, I would say all used to be on my timeline because I will delete people quickly. I delete rape. No, here's the thing. I do not delete people who have differences of opinions with me because I know my opinions on most things are way left. So it's going to be a lot of people that disagree with me on a whole lot of things. I do not disagree with people who have different opinions on most things with me. I do block rape apologists though at all times. If you're a rape apologist, if you are okay with any abuse of women or children, I will block you when I have a conversation. I'm not going to try to get you to see my side. I'm not going to, because my thing is, a lot of times the misogyny is so built in people. A conversation online with them is not going to do anything, and all I'm going to do is lower my vibration, and I don't be in the mood. I don't have
Too
the
much
time
energy.
to engage. So if I see that, like I see how your conversation is going, I'm not gonna hold the whole thing. Let me just move him out of my timeline, which is something I want to talk about. I see a lot of people sometimes come online and they complain about like, y'all are so negative on here, y'all, and I'll be like, well, what happened to y'all feed? Because my feed don't look like because I see people like they'll come on and be like, all these people said this, and I'm like, they did. Because that's not what it's not what my social media feed feels like. But this is what I say. Do we not know that we can cultivate what we see?
Thank you.
And that's what makes me crazy. Because I'm like, if you do not like the content of the people that you have, you're not required to be friends or interact with these people on social media, right? So if you do not like the quality or the content or the vibe that it is giving you, you change it.
But your timeline.
Simple. Simple changes.
Yeah.
You're like, listen, this person, I know this is what they talk about. I don't agree with this. It makes me, I don't feel good when I'm interacting with them. I don't feel, you just take them off.
Exactly.
And you look for things that you do agree with, or you look for things that do inspire you, or you look for things that make you happy and change that. And I don't, like, as many people as I hear say, "Oh, I don't like this," and then you said this all day, and I'll be like, "So why you don't just change it?" And then you just look at me, and I'm like, "So why don't you just make friends with different people and drop those people?" It's literally a click.
Your timeline is a reflection of you.
Yes, and and it goes both ways because the more you watch that, the more and you don't like it, the worse you feel.
Yeah.
But you're choosing it because
Exactly.
you can change it so quickly. Like if I notice that a lot of stuff I'm making this face and I'm turning like this, I'll be like, "Oh, it's time for me to switch some shit up, right?" Like,
Don't want to see.
Yes.
No notifications. Turn off notifications.
Okay.
I'm the type of person, I will cuss you out on a post and then turn off notifications.
Because I don't even want to go back. We're good. Like I'll never talk to you again.
Don't tag me. I'm
And
gonna delete you.
It's okay. Like I don't know why people don't know. It's okay to not engage with people or things that you don't like. You can just go talk to someone else. If you're like, there's so much negativity in my timeline, I'd be like, so what you got going on then?
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh, it's not me. And I'm like, it's your timeline. You ain't
Yeah,
saying so much
that's
negative
your
on my
friends.
timeline. That's what you chose to surround
Exactly,
yourself with. So
exactly.
surround yourself with something else.
That's the same way I feel when people come on my post and they say certain things and they're just like, "Oh, you're so this and you're so that." And I'll be like, "It says my name at the top of this page, so if you don't like it, you can exit stage left."
You can always just not talk to that person. And not just, I'm not saying, and you can. It is totally okay to delete anyone who does not agree with your line of view if that's what you choose.
Yeah.
Or if you want to have, like, some people like having healthy debate and discussions with you, which is cool also. But then you have to realize everyone's not going to agree with you, and this is what a conversation is. One of my hugest pet peeves, and when someone will do like an entire paragraph, they have a whole essay, and then say, "Don't debate me."
I'm not even gonna read your response. That's what they do.
It's like walking in, and then this is when I say that people forget like the social part of social media. That would be like walking into a room full of people, saying an entire speech, and walking out.
Oh no, you're gonna get this.
Yeah, you come back in here. We're gonna go, and then we're gonna come back and talk about that.
I hate that crap.
That's Anthony Burrell, Living Waters Christian Fellowship.
And we want to invite you to be with us every Sunday from 2 to 3 p.m. on Living in Christ Radio Ministries as we talk about
Current issues from a biblical perspective.
and anything else you want to talk about. Please join us. If we can't do anything else, we'll bet you'll have a good time. Be blessed.
Join us each and every Sunday right here, 2 to 3 p.m. on Mature Life Radio.
Hey, you've got a great voice, so why not use it to earn extra cash? I'm Eddie Love, multimedia personality, communication strategist, voiceover coach, and motivational speaker. I've created 2 laser-focused programs that are customized for each student. Transform your dream and become a voiceover actor to audition for TV and radio commercials, video games, cartoons, and so much more. With decades of experience with my proven training methods, you'll be ready in just 6 months. Go to my website, Eddie Love Speaks. That's Eddie Love Speaks. Go now or call 201-227-1892. That's 201-227-1892 for more information. Remember, let your voice speak and be heard. You started a new business. Now you need someone to design, host, list your new website in the top search engines, and sync it with your social media accounts such as Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Well, I've got the person for you. Check out patriceconcepts.com. Call 973-985-1369 or email info@patriceconcepts.com. Still don't believe me? Well, check out my site, EddieLovesHouse.com. That's right, I'm Eddie Love. Patrice Concepts did it for me, and she could do it for you. Once again, it's patriceconcepts.com or call 973-985-1369.
It's another one you grew up with. Another R&B and throwbacks on Mature Life Radio.
Greasy. Yeah. Drum majors. Yeah. What up? Gorilla Tech. Trying to find me some show. Let's go. I gotta get that deal, baby. What's your name? All this Patron got me off the chain. Meet me at the bar, let me buy. What drink I'm for right now, baby, money ain't a thing. Back to the boogie, got the boss laying ouch. Gotta hit the restroom, I done ran out of miles. The only one I got is the one in my mouth. Ain't tricking if it got it, it's what I'm about. Cause crazy trying to find him shown. After the club, who just willing to follow me home. Me off with no problem till all of it's gone. And you know what I'm talking about, little mama, you grown. Greasy haters ain't concerned to you. Waiter, I need a bottle flavor. Goose and orange juice flavors with the sauce do. Take your time with it. Cause the mama is there and she got me spilling liquid all that on my feet and vibe with me now. Trying to find me some shower. Trying to find me some shower. Outfit fresh, new shoes, yes. Bread in my pocket, yep, I'm set. All this grip, got the smoke run out of all these bras, got the light one. My dogs popping off, forgot to get drunk. Put the block on pause to have a little fun. I'm jugging through the crowd. Cup full of lick on a black and mild. Pocket full of bean for the rollers right now. Club on swollen, the music up loud. She sticking, he rolling. I'm drinking and blowing. Neck shining, wrist glowing. Ain't slipping, I'm focused. This my jam and I can't keep still. Gotta find me your booty on the floor. I can feel like a rush anything right now. I'm fly and get in the jerk one cheek at a time. All I need 3 more when I'm right. And that'll hold me down for the rest of the night. Cause crazy trying to find him shown. After the club, who just willing to follow me home. Me off with no problem till all of it's gone. And you know what I'm talking about, little mama, you grown. Greasy haters ain't concerned to you. Waiter, I need a bottle flavor. Goose and orange juice flavors with the sauce do. Take your time with it. Cause the mama is there and she got me spilling liquid all that on my feet and vibe with me now. Trying to find me some shower. Trying to find me some shower. Trying to find me some shower. Trying to find me some shower.
Hey, it's Shevvy Malibu back on Bossy Live Radio, and we are talking about separating your social media life from your real life. We were talking about people that come up and like we have these debates with people online, and we discuss things that certain things will always be a debate if there's more than 3 people in a room, right? Religion, sexuality,
Yeah.
politics.
Oh, yeah.
Are always going to be, there's always going to be some differing opinions,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So my thing is, I think it's healthy that we do have the ability to discuss our beliefs and ideas across, like social media gives you access to people that maybe before you didn't hear anybody else's ideas, because we tend to hang around people who think like we do.
Absolutely.
But some of y'all be taking it too far.
yeah.
Like, a healthy discussion and debate is cool, but y'all be taking it personally. Y'all want to come to my inbox. Y'all want to talk to me when you see me out at brunch. Stop me. I'm mid Beyonce.
I had people tell
I am
me-
mid dancing.
Can I call you?
No, I've had people say that.
So that
Yeah?
we can have this conversation. I actually have to hear you say this stupid shit out your mouth? No,
I'm
thank
like,
you.
no, we don't need to do this. And I have to ask, what else do y'all have going on?
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of things happening in my life, and I wish I would think I have a moment to go and find someone who is not my it's a social media friend, not an in-person friend, and debate with them something that really doesn't touch either one of our
Unless I'm
lives.
getting paid. Like, that's the
Yeah,
only way.
like, my answer is either come on the show or no.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not about to
yeah.
do that with
Come
you.
on the show.
Come
That's
on
a
the
good-
show. But I'm absolutely not. Do not come up to me in a party.
That's
I got a
dangerous,
mimosa
though.
in my hand.
It's very dangerous because you're not that type of person. But what if you were that type of person that would get into a heated? A fist could have flew over that.
Listen.
It wasn't gonna flow in Chevy. Chevy was like,
No, because
Yeah, but that's what I'm
was
saying.
Like, But here's the thing.
It's dangerous,
This
though.
when you said I'm not that kind of person. There are times when I am that kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
person.
you're right.
And everybody has their triggers. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I just think it's it's strange to me because I think social media has taken away we have a healthy respect for distance between the way that you talk to people, how you approach to people, and understanding your relationship is whether or not I am close enough with this person to even have this conversation in the way that I want to have it in person. We lose that because it's so easy to talk to anyone about anything because all we have to do is like type, right? And they're answering us. We could just click the inbox and we're having a private conversation with anyone. It removes the fear. Yes. So it gives people the idea that everyone is approachable. I'm not approachable. No, I'm not. But I'm definitely not approachable about something that was like, it was so weird. I was like, you want to talk to me about something I said 4 weeks ago?
I don't like that aspect of social media because it really removes just our consciousness of sometimes the people that you're speaking to, you would never have the opportunity to speak to in person.
Yes.
If it wasn't for this keyboard and this screen.
Yes.
And like you might think that I'm like 4'7" on social media because you've never seen me in person, and then you get in front of me and I'll give you a right hook to the jaw. And I'm 5'5", and I look like I'm somebody to play with because I'm smiling and I'm sweet. But if you say the wrong thing, and then we tussling on the floor, and I just don't want to be put in that situation.
Exactly.
And then I get the response where, oh, you're so mean online. And I'm like, yes, I'm very mean online. And if I like you in person, I'll be nice.
Yeah.
But if I'm not mean online, then you guys
you're going to try me.
You get real. And the thing is, I was saying to you earlier, I think it's a good and a bad thing somehow, the access that we have that we didn't have before. But what we've lost is the respect for the way we talk to people. Because if you approach someone and you don't really know them, you talk to them a different way.
Yeah,
you have
exactly.
a healthy respect. You talk to them as if, I don't really know you. Let me make sure this comes off the right way.
It also happens in your inbox.
Oh, my inbox is crazy. The other day, let me just tell you, I wish I don't even
We
know
don't
if I
have
love
no
this
respect
person.
anymore.
Because I wonder sometimes.
From
I
who?
wanna
Women
ask people,
or men?
Men don't have respect when they hop in your inbox. It'd be the weirdest shit. They just say what they're thinking.
I just got a straight
Okay, give us
video. It just went straight to the video and then an inbox call. And I'd be wondering, like,
Hold on, describe the video.
No, that's
it's
not
just
what's
a
happening.
video.
Right
It's just literally a video of him, and I'm like, what? Why would you do this? And the thing is, you want to ask, but then it'll be a conversation.
Did you?
Then
It might have been some things that you said online, like you might have said you like strawberries. Was it strawberries in the video?
I don't know, because it literally.
I wasn't looking at that doggone video that hard.
It was literally you know how your circle pops up, and you click what's this? And then you be like, what the? And then you scroll up like, did I have a conversation?
Yes, you gotta check if you gave them that. If you opened that door.
Yes, and you've never said a word to them, and they just straight send you a video, and then hit with the call, and it's ringing, and I was like.
Okay, now we go back to our conversation where we had weeks ago, where it was last week or so, where we were talking about how no's, right? How women no's
Don't mean shit.
don't mean nothing because some women, they like the chase, right? But with you guys, you say no means no, and you guys get frustrated. But that works for some women, and that's why they do it. So what I'm saying is,
on the list is what
I
you're
was
saying.
like,
throwing the D out there. Some women, depending on the size,
so I
want
feel
to feel
they
it.
just want to just throw it in general, like
Yes,
everybody.
about 8,
It's fishing.
10, 20 people.
It's fishing.
show them all
It's
this
a phishing
video.
email.
Yeah, it's a
Someone
fishing.
will
It's a
answer
fishing
this.
tactic.
Take me out the rotation. Take me out the rotation.
That's
Some
why I have to
women-
get really strict on my
Stop
messages.
doing this. I be furious, and I want to answer because I want to know what made you think that this was okay.
I literally have about 890 friend requests because everybody on those friend requests look mad sketchy, like they send me a dick pic.
Yeah, and you know what's really bad?
And I won't
when
accept
you're not
because
sure.
it opens the door.
Yeah, you're not sure, and you've just accepted a friend request. And sometimes the thing is, I don't know half the people. I got like 5,000 friends, so I delete some people, and then I look, and I'm like, oh, they're friends with like.
Yeah, the
30
mutual,
people I know.
The mutual
It'd be like
friends that
Steve,
set you up.
Anthony. It'd be like Adrienne. I'm like, okay, so they're probably normal. And about 20 minutes later.
Thank you for the request. Here's my
First
dick.
of all, yes! Thank you for letting me in. Here's my dick. Why? Why are you doing this? What happened?
I
what,
don't know.
What did you? I'm like,
I
was
don't
it the
know. I
picture?
don't-
It's
putting
social
on my
media,
head the
man.
other day? Like,
But-
what made you look? What in my profile?
Made you think that this was
This
appropriate.
cheeseburger I ate yesterday was like, hey, she might enjoy this dick pic. No, stop doing. And there'll be no prior conversation.
Nothing.
Okay,
Nothing.
so there's two elements in it, right?
Yes.
That they do it and it works for them. Is he attractive, and how big is his thing?
Listen, I'm explaining
I
something
don't
to you.
get.
If that's the way
but
you
that's
approach
what
me, it never goes.
Yes,
I literally
I
look,
got you.
I would never know.
I got
because
you.
I'd be
Oh,
like,
wait,
But
sorry.
what I'm
You're
saying is,
trying to say how it works for other women.
that's what I'm
Because they're
saying.
not
That's
looking, see,
that's
person
what it is. It's because you got same thing with some guys. Some guys that come in your inbox and be very nice, and then y'all. I mean, not y'all, but I'm just saying some women to put them on blast. Oh, this guy coming in calling me beautiful and queen. And then you got some guys that are coming in the box and be like, damn, bitch, what's up? And they look on his profile. Oh, he's so crazy.
It all depends on how attractive you are
Exactly,
to that person. You're
exactly.
very right.
that person
To that
yes,
person,
to that
yes.
person. But my thing is,
If you're attractive at all, you get more.
if you're
Leeway.
yes, but if you're attractive at all, any approach is going to get you more leeway.
Yeah.
That's true of anything.
Yeah.
Just like people will say, like, oh, I won't date a girl that is like, you know, she doesn't want to pay for dates. And that I do not pay for dates, anything like that. But some people get away with it,
Yeah.
and it's gonna work. But my thing is, I want to know, like, socially, it like, what, how is that a way to approach someone? Because you would not do that
In
to
person.
me. That's like in person. That's like if
Mm-hmm.
I walked up to me in person and flashed me. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing to me.
It's social.
But you
It's
know,
like-
it's
If
you.
yes,
but
if
see-
somebody walked up to you in person,
Yeah.
and a guy did that, y'all would all be like, "He's crazy."
Yeah,
I
exactly.
be calling
But
911.
see,
Yes.
the thing
And
about
it's crazy to me to
exactly
do that.
right. So the thing about that is, it's the same way how they talk to you. Like when internet gangsters, they'll sit there and talk to you reckless on the internet all day.
I'm
but
guilty.
in person, in person, they will not come at you like that. I'm talking about guys. I'm talking about guys.
I'm an internet game.
You know, there's some guys that be like, yo, then you see this guy, oh, well, nah, I wasn't, man, I wasn't really.
Man, I was drinking that night. It was
Yeah, exactly. The excuses come out. You know what I'm saying?
Back to what
But
I'm
that's,
saying, the loss of the social respect.
Yeah,
and how
exactly.
you would-
Exactly.
Respect.
Yes,
That's a
Yes.
very
how
good term.
you would act if you met these
Yes.
people. If you hadn't met them online, you met them at a party.
Yeah.
Is how you should talk to them online.
Yeah,
And
you should.
No one approaches,
But we
like,
don't.
approaching people like that is crazy.
Yeah,
and I
it
hear
is.
people say, well, it worked for somebody.
Chevy.
It's nuts.
The,
Yeah,
the
it
problem
is,
is
but
that social
that's-
media has given us all these opportunities, like I said, to meet people that you'll never meet. So in all actuality, what they're giving you is they know that they would never ever get to talk to you in person. So when they get the
I want them to
opportunity,
remember that
they
energy.
go, they literally, they get like people who are having hysteria and buying 500 bags of toilet paper. They go and crazy. They just give you everything. I'm gonna give it a dick. I'm gonna give it a roses. I'm gonna give it everything. All in the same picture.
all in
And
the
if she
same
likes
thing.
something, it's okay. But if she likes nothing, I would have never got to talk to her anyway. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna give her everything.
But so now here's the crazy thing. When you said that, and this is gonna sound bad, but I kind of don't care. So just when you're saying, and normally I would never get to talk to her, I need y'all to keep that energy.
That's what I
If
tell
you
people
think in person I would never talk to you, don't send me weird shit like that online. Like, don't do that. I would, sometimes it's like so shocking, and it's not that we don't get them a lot. It's that you just be in the house, you be making soup for your kids or something, and someone sent me something. You're like, oh, why? Why? What's happening right now? I need to wipe my phone down using my Lysol wipes. I'm trying to wipe for the coronavirus. Now I got to wipe my phone down
Yeah.
because you done sent me this
And
video.
then I can never erase the images.
Yes,
that
and
you
you're
sent
just.
me.
But also, here's the thing that, and I need people to realize, we're making jokes, but honestly, it makes me feel kind of
Really
violated.
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yes, it feels creepy because
and
this is the way we are
Yeah.
social. It is very like you just burst into my life. It is like being
Yeah.
flashed
Yeah.
on the street. You're just like, why did you just do this to me? Like
Yeah.
this is like what did I? You start to do that.
And-
What did I put out there just now?
Yeah.
You start looking like, well, I posted a picture of the pasta I made it last night.
Yeah, you really have to. I'm very cordial when I actually do speak with someone in my inbox. I'm really, really nice. Always, how are you? I don't shut them off right away, even though I know for damn well I would never talk to that person. But I want him to know that you should still talk to women that you are attracted to
Just
that
not
you
me.
would never ever try to talk to in person. I just don't want you to feel like a woman who is of my caliber, who looks like me or anything like that, is just going to automatically shut you down. So I'm very nice because I want them to still have that confidence, just in another girl's direction. So I'm not mean, but some of the stuff that hopped through my inbox when you say the
we
things
be
I would do to
offended.
you,
Yeah,
I'm like,
we be offended, and it's like, yo, you can't chill on the street. You can't even chill on your internet street without somebody saying something so outrageous to you sometimes that you're like, what
Now,
the
what
heck?
did I do?
now
What the heck did I just do that just made you do this to me? Like,
Violated me.
Yes, you feel violated because I literally was just stirring soup for my
Yeah.
kids, and you're like, why is this happening right now? And we laugh, but it's also like, you gotta stop,
it's
man. That's
true,
not.
true.
It's really.
never
It
gonna
is,
stop.
it is, it is.
Crazy.
Because
That's crazy.
we as men don't. It's not reciprocated. It's not really double standard when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Because if a guy got inbox pictures of some nasty roast beef looking coochie every dang day, we would be disgusted and turned off.
Yes,
So
you'll be
because
like,
that don't
Lord
happen to us,
mercy,
we
what the
don't
heck?
understand it.
don't
You know what I'm saying?
understand it when you're just. And the thing is, right? We are conditioned. Society has conditioned women to think what invited this.
Yes.
And we have to remind ourselves that I did nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I literally did nothing.
Yeah.
But we will,
That men
that
are
first
hormones.
moment,
Not
you
all.
do wonder,
What did I do?
what did I just do? What did I just post? Was it this picture? Was it this that made this? But then when we listen to you guys say, oh, people that do that, they just do it to like 30 women. That's even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, so you just assaulted everyone's eyes.
He's
with
trying
this.
to go to jail. That's what I
like
think.
you just assaulted everyone's eyes with this
Yeah.
today. Like, and people were just chilling, and you just, here's my dick.
And
Yeah.
that's why, like, sometimes when you talk about they're putting stricter penalties on people sending out dick pics or
Yeah.
that type of
Oh,
porn.
yeah?
And,
Yeah, they are.
And
Yeah.
then you're
Yeah,
like,
that they're saying that right now, unsolicited dick pics. There are quite a few states that are pushing to make it an assault charge.
Oh, wow.
To make it a solicitation charge because
it's unsolicited. I didn't ask for
like,
this.
I did not ask for
Now,
this.
what
And that
that's
is-
the interesting part to that is a lot of people hack people's.
Yes. So there is that, but it's along the same lines of states finally making like your exes posting your nudes, revenge
Yeah, yeah,
porn,
revenge
crime.
porn, yeah.
And a lot of people keep saying, but you took the pictures and you gave him the pictures.
And?
And I gave it to him, not for him to give them to
Yeah.
the
it's
world.
not public
but-
record.
Yeah, so there's like kind of like the legal system has to catch up to
Yeah.
because it doesn't like
It has no penalties for crimes
no
like this.
penalties. And I think Summer told me once in school, somebody airdropped them to everyone in the area.
Damn.
Like
Airdrop. Was my airdrop on?
You know, it's 100 people sitting here like, who needs this right now?
And
Like,
once it's in your phone, it's in your phone.
and then you're like, why? Like, it just messes up your whole day, your whole vibe. You're like, what the heck? I was just chilling.
That is
Someone
an
was
assault
like,
charge.
Someone was
That's
like,
an
Mom, I was just watching my anime on my phone in the quad, and all of
Oh,
a sudden,
Summer likes anime? Oh, maybe
Yeah.
Summer should hang out.
yeah, Summer loves
a little
anime.
me.
All she wants to do is go to Japan and watch anime.
Okay.
So
we gonna go to Japan in a year.
in a
Summer.
year, not now.
Not now.
But like, you know, so it's like it's crazy because it's something that you wouldn't think of as assault or wouldn't think of something that you need legal protection from. But the fact is that it is very intrusive. It's super like it's the way that you do that, avoiding people when you're walking down the street. It's like on one way you think the internet is a little safer because you have a little bit of a border, but you kind of don't now.
No.
Because if you do stuff publicly and you do the kind of things we do, so my page is public. Sometimes, just the other day, my little sister, this is her third stalker. So we had to call the police. He'd been stalking her. He came to get a tattoo once. Found her on Instagram, came to get a tattoo. Then he kept saying he
does tattoos?
Yes. Then
Yeah.
he kept saying he wanted more and more. But then she got to work. She was in Atlanta doing a convention. She came to work, and she came to her shop, and she didn't realize that the car in the parking lot was him sitting in the parking lot
Oh, wow.
because she came in with clients. Now I don't know what would have
she wasn't
happened
paying
if if she'd have come in
Yeah.
alone. So she said the car was there the whole time. She was bringing her stuff back in and out because she had been out of town, been working for about 2 hours, and he sent her a picture through Instagram of the outside of her shop.
Wow.
Okay, so then she went and she realized that that's him from there, so she locked the door. Within about 20 minutes, he started banging on the door. Now, there's clients in there, too. They're freaked out. Then he's at the window like this. It was like he would not leave, like 2 hours. And the thing is, the weird thing, she had met him he came to get a tattoo, but he was like an acquaintance's baby father. Like, how do you call, like, hey, your baby father outside banging on my window? So we ended up calling the police. The police came, and when he got back in his car. And they tried that, well, we can't do anything because he's just sitting in his car.
Oh, I hate when they do that.
And which is like the thing that kills me is like how many times do we see that on the news? Like, and then he kills
people
her, and then you're gonna be like, oh, well, he was sitting in his car when we got there. So they left. We called them. They came back and ended up getting out and searching his car and ended up arresting him for having drugs in the car and some other shit, but not for the stalking.
Yeah.
But my thing is like the first time all they kept saying was, did he hurt you yet? Did he threaten you yet? He's standing outside for hours.
That's stalking.
And banging on my window. And
But-
she had blocked him on all social media. Because here's the thing. We'll get that creep vibe from somebody real fast.
Oh, real fast.
No. Like, yeah, this isn't going to go well. So after the first couple of times of interacting, she blocked him because she didn't like the vibe. And he got weird. And this is not the first time this has happened. We've had him at the restaurant where we had this guy who kept calling and telling us what we wore and what we did in the restaurant that day, but we didn't know who he was. Because if the restaurant's crowded, you don't know. And he'd leave and be like,
They come to public
she
places.
looked nice today. When he would leave voice messages on the
That's why I be
restaurant
home. I be
answer
home.
machine. That's why we put cameras everywhere because my parents were like freaking out, didn't want any of us to be at the restaurant by ourselves. Or he'd be in the parking lot.
That's crazy.
And he would like talk about what I wore when I was going to the car. Like it was a really weird thing. But that's why this kind of thing, like even if it's just in the inbox for a second, freaks us out because in a minute they're outside. You know, like people have no.
That's why I stopped
Because
checking in.
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Stop
The check-in.
checking in.
The
Yeah.
check-in.
I
But
check in when I leave.
It's hard though. It's
It's
hard
hard
for you.
things that I do.
Yeah.
I'm like,
'Cause
I was
you're at
invited
GG's,
there
you're-
to check in
Yeah.
a lot of times, or it's an event I'm in, so I have to check in there. But then I don't know when I leave there, there's gonna be somebody on my voicemail saying how I looked, and they were there and they were watching, and it's creepy.
I've had
Y'all be
so
creepy,
many
man.
people in my inbox literally say, "What you doing Thursday night?" And I'll be like, "I'm gonna be here."
Yeah.
And send them the flyer, and I do nothing.
Yeah, I do that too. I get
Because-
people frustrated.
At the end of the
Like,
day,
"Oh,
I do not know you.
Yeah.
And if you happen to be crazy and you kill me, I invited you to murder me. And I'm not doing it. If we meet outside by accident, because I meet a lot of people that follow me on Facebook, and they're really nice and they're really sweet. We'll hang out, have a drink. Oh, I like your vibe. Let's hang out again. Okay.
See, but that is different. But I don't mind that. I do mind the next day when they say, I saw you at so-and-so.
Girl.
And then talk about like something you said or did, but like so then why didn't you come?
Why
up
didn't
and
you come
talk
say
to
hi?
me?
I- you-
say hi to me
come
then
say hi
because
to
now
me.
you're a creep because you're gonna tell me about what
That's
I
happened
did,
to me a few times.
what I wore, and
You
I
don't
saw
remember
with
saying
this.
hi to me? No. Did you tell me
Did
what
you
your
tell
first
me
name
who
was?
you were, or did you just watch me from the corner, creepy? Because now I never want to talk to you if you sat a whole thing. Well, I was gonna talk to you,
Sat
but
and
you
watched
looked
me
real-
for an hour.
Yeah, but you looked real busy.
I
But
was.
You looked nice though. I'd be like,
Oh,
you're a creep. No thanks. Who's calling?
Oh, I'm about to see right now.
Oh.
Hi. Hey, it's Bossy Live. Who's calling? They
hung
gone?
up. Yep, they hung up.
Call
Okay.
back.
Call back, whoever called us.
We want to hear from you. Any crazy stalker stories?
Yeah, so I've had my share. I had one as a teenager that literally choked me
Oh,
out
hold on.
and like did terrible things. So I'm super sensitive to stalkers.
And a stalker can come from anywhere.
Come from anywhere. Hey.
You're live on air.
Hello,
Hi, who's this?
this is Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
No, but I just wanted to give you some insight on the crazy stalker story.
Okay.
Okay, so
You better
I've
not be a
had
stalker.
issues before that I've had to deal with. When it comes to, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Hello? Hello?
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we
hear
can
you.
hear
We
you.
hear you.
Okay, so when it comes to stalking, if someone is actually outside your house or whatever, and you call the cops,
Mm-hmm.
they cannot go to jail for stalking.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you would have to follow the procedures and file 2 separate incidents with the police department, and then you'd have to get an injunction before they actually could do anything.
So ridiculous.
You work. What's your profession? You
Meanwhile,
work for
I'm
the.
dead now. Meanwhile,
You
he
work
killed
for
me
the
already.
police department?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
But then he killed me already.
Exactly.
Well, I understand that, but the way the laws are set up, they can't just come and arrest somebody. You'd have to file reports, and it can't be 1 incident. It has to be 2. But if once you file those 2 in reports,
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Brandon. Hello.
Brandon?
yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so once you file the 2 reports, then what happens?
Once you file those 2 reports, then you'd have to go down to the courthouse and get an emergency
Restraining
injunction.
Emergency injunction.
Is that
And
like
it
a
will be
restraining
good
order?
it will be good for 30 days,
Mm-hmm.
and within that 30 days, you're going to get a hearing.
Hmm.
That determines if it's going to be permanent or not.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Wow.
I know about that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, our legal system is great.
See, the only thing is, okay, so within that time, so much can happen.
So much can happen.
Of, for instance, in this last situation, what we talked about is that's the first time she had ever seen his car, so she didn't really know how often he had been out there. A lot of times it's that way. You're not sure, and then you have also that they're stalking you online to where you're trying to block them from every social media. It's both.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time you have had, called the police for 2 incidents and gone to court, it could have gone so far by then.
The thing is like she literally just found out she had a stalker that day.
Yeah. She knew he was stalking her online. She knew he was calling a lot. But she was just like, that's weird. Oh, he's a creep. I'm just not going to answer him. But to find him sitting out there for hours and didn't know he was in there. And the first thing he told the police was, oh, I had an appointment with her. And then she was like, no, he does not have an appointment with me at all. He's just sitting out there and calling repeatedly and banging on the window. And then they left.
Another issue with if the person is banging on somebody's home or a business,
Mm-hmm.
and the cops come out, then they could have that person leave because now he's on private property, and then he'll get a warning to leave the premises.
Okay.
But if he's on public property, then he has all right to be there.
Yeah, he's in the parking lot of a mall, a strip mall.
So what if she played back the cameras showing him beating on the window? If he goes back to his car, would he still be in trouble?
No.
So it's
they'll just issue. They'll just
it's not court.
If they don't want him to be on the premises, then the only thing that they could do is issue a trespass warning, basically telling him, okay, they don't want you here. You have to leave, and if you come back, you're going to go to jail.
And that's only contingent on if that is a single property, a business property, not in a complex, right? Because he could say, oh, well, I'm going to Miami Subs next door.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of businesses
Exactly.
right there.
It would have to be a specific.
No, he's in the parking lot of a business that has a bunch of businesses in there with it.
Yeah, so it wouldn't work.
And the only issue with that is
crazy.
All of those businesses would have to follow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's like 9 stores right there.
It's like they make it so hard
the way
to
the laws are
protect
set up
yourself.
is kind of,
They make it so hard to protect yourself,
Yeah.
and then
they
when
have
you
to
end
follow
up,
procedures, and
yes,
as I said, but you should not take anything lightly.
True.
Never.
If the
Yeah.
person feels threatened in any way or doesn't feel safe, then they should file a report and put it on file and file the injunction.
All right. Thank you for clearing that
Thank
up for
you,
us, Brandon.
Brandon.
We appreciate it.
Or get a gun and wave that thing when he walked to the window.
Yeah, and Florida is a stand your ground.
We know.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have all right to defend yourself.
Of
Gotcha.
course. I would have let him in.
Appreciate that so much.
We appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling.
Thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
Good night. Yes. All right. We're going to take a commercial and a song, and we will be back.
Eddie Love. Be sure to join me right here on MatureLifeRadio.com from 2 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. I'll take you home with the best entertainment, information, and I call that infotainment. I'll see you right here on MatureLifeRadio.com.
Jesus said, if anyone thirsts, let him come to me and drink. He who believes in me, as the scripture has said, out of his heart will flow rivers of living water. This is Anthony Burrell, pastor of the Living Waters Christian Fellowship in the beautiful city of Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. We invite you to come and join us at the Living Waters Christian Fellowship located at 4515 North State Road 7. We'll be meeting at the Central Charter School in building number 5. We welcome you to join us in a life-changing and life-giving experience. That's each and every Sunday at 10 a.m.
Hi, I'm Pastor Rashid Zibaid,
And I'm Pastor Anthony Burrell, Living Waters Christian Fellowship.
and we want to invite you to be with us every Sunday from 2 to 3 p.m. on Living in Christ Radio Ministries as we talk about
Current issues from a biblical perspective.
and anything else you want to talk about. Please join us. If we can't do anything else, we'll bet you'll have a good time. Be blessed.
Join us each and every Sunday right here, 2 to 3 p.m. on Mature Life Radio.
Keeping it grown and sexy. With R&B and throwbacks. Mature Life Radio.
this.
Last thing about that, I'm just thinking about the social media thing. I want to tell y'all something, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Stop asking us to send you a picture that's not on social media.
That happened to me the other day.
I don't listen. If we like you, we'll send you a picture. Otherwise, steal one from my Instagram like everybody else.
Don't steal anything from my page. You crazies.
They're gonna take
Next thing you do some Santa Maria on me if you don't get out of here.
I mean, they're going to do that. But do not ask me to send you a picture that isn't. Send me a picture that everybody. Why? Why would I send you that? Listen, there's some out there for public enjoyment. Get in there.
There's a million pictures on my page. Why do you need
so many pictures on my page?
That's another thing too. Like men really think like you that's special.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's so many pictures of me.
My face looked the
Why? Listen, I look the same as I did yesterday.
Exactly.
I look the same as I did yesterday. Send me a picture. Why? There's like 40 right here. Take one of those.
You remember the post that I told you about the hood dudes?
First of all, hood dudes be nice. I don't know, but what kind of hood
First
dudes
of all,
are nicer when they come
everybody keeps trying to make it seem like, oh, I don't know how hood dudes treat you better and blah, 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 blah,
They pay for dates.
And all this stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm never going to try it. But I hear what you're saying. So for my enjoyment, I was leaving here the other day. And there was a guy who asked me for my number. Mm-hmm. So, one, we was in the hood. I didn't want him to shoot me. So I gave him my number to be safe. Right? So I gave him my number. And then, I hope I didn't delete it. His phone was dead. So once his phone was on, he texted me, hey, hi. And then I responded back, hey. Next thing you know, the next day he messages me, and he mad aggressive in the message. And I almost had to check that, man. I know it's here. I know it's here. So he says to me, hey, and sends me a picture of himself and says to me, I want a pic of you. And I said, how old are you? Because I'm confused. Yeah. Then he goes, oh, I'm 28 and I want my pic, shorty. I was like, oh, no, this not how this goes. That's not how I operate. I don't know who you talking to, who raised you. I sent him this whole thing, and then I blocked his ass.
Y'all be demanding pics upon, demanding?
Yes. I was like, who the hell are you talking to?
Weird.
I don't know, man. I just.
Here it is.
I get women who just send it to me.
Okay, send me a pic. Oh, you saw how you put
a pic.
You know, a lot of time when you're dealing with a woman.
I want my pic. He don't get the hell. I want my pic. I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know, but I know when women you vibing and women vibe you, if they feel good and they like a picture, they'll take a picture real quick and then they'll send one to you. You know what I'm saying? But
telling me
asking,
send you a picture. Yeah. Like, no.
One thing you don't do with women, don't ask them or force them to do something. Yeah. It comes they give it to you when it's more natural.
If we like you, we'll send you a picture. You might get a couple of weeks depending on how we feel.
Because I get them.
If I feel like I look cute that day, I might send you this.
Because
I need you to see me. And
I
need you to see me how cute I am right now.
Yeah.
But if I didn't send you one and I never sent you one, that means when I'm taking that cute pic, I'm never thinking about you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not thinking
Because I used to just get them out the blue. Like, you wake up, they're going to work, they look good. Listen, they'd be like, yo, good morning, love.
Yes,
how you doing?
That's normal.
Like,
telling me give you a picture that's not on social media, no.
Like you got some entitlement issues.
First of all,
you
I
know
already
exactly
know
how
you've
a
seen
relationship is going to be.
Yes. First of all, I already know you've seen on my pictures because I saw you liking shit from 69 weeks ago.
Yeah. This picture's from 2000.
How y'all even get back there?
See, that's crazy how the differences of gender. Because y'all will sit there and get like a dude like 30,000 in your pictures, right? And y'all like, this nigga is psycho. But we get a girl that hit all them pictures. We like, she want the D.
That's crazy.
It's crazy how we think, though.
If you like maybe like my last few pictures, all right, I see that you want to get my attention.
Yeah.
But when they be like, so-and-so liked your pic from 63 weeks ago, I be like, how you get back there?
They was digging.
Long were you
Watching me.
scrolling to get all the way back there?
And are you at work at this hour?
Yes,
Because I need you to work.
Like, dude, I know you
It's
had
10
to
a.m. in the
scroll
morning.
for a few
Yeah.
hours to get back there. You're making me nervous.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It's weird.
I don't
How do
think
you
so.
even like that, man? I don't even look like that no more.
We like,
I be looking at my own pictures like, I took that?
Yes, and it'd
Yeah.
be like I swear, it'd be pictures. I think so. The other day, I got a picture of someone like from 3 years ago, and I was like, and I'd be wanting to ask them a little bit,
My
what
hair
are you
cute.
even doing back there? Like, how did you get over there to like that? But then it'll start a conversation if I do that, and I'm always really
Yeah.
about not starting the conversation. But
I'm
that
very
is what I'm
apprehensive.
thinking. Like, literally, you had to scroll.
yeah, some people
hours
just got some
to
scrolling to
get
go.
all the way, and they be liking, and not even just pictures, liking,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
statuses,
Under
laughed
my-
on a joke from 3 years ago. Not that
you-
funny.
This is what really makes me upset. Okay, so like once someone comments under a picture, it lets everyone else
Oh
know
yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah.
commented.
It starts back.
Yes. So then
It starts
people
back.
are-
Everybody,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And then they be like, there's something. Then I get the so and so says under you. I'm like, first of all, y'all mind your business.
Yeah.
About it. I don't know why he all the way back there laughing at some joke from 3 years ago.
It lets everybody know.
Yeah.
Because
Women-
then everyone else that was on it be like, he
You-
commented on this.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what's so
Bring it
funny?
Back up to the top. I'm
Yeah.
so annoyed.
You know what's so funny about that is that when I have women that go back like 6 years and like or comment on something, and then out of curiosity, I go to the likes, right? And I look at the likes and I say, let me scroll through, and I scroll through, and that's how I find out some people delete me, because I be like, I see over there like add his friend, and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker deleted.
Find out
Yeah.
people I ain't talked to.
Yeah, yeah.
You because it'd be like Facebook
Yeah, yeah.
user. It'd be like you go, and it'd be like 6 in the bottom, be like Facebook. Yeah.
Damn.
That'd be big man. I don't even know. I don't
Big
know who
man.
lots of
Yeah,
great-
That's a great
exactly.
way to find out some stuff, though.
No, it
Yeah.
is though. You be
It
like,
is. It is.
I
You-
remember Danielle's commenting right here. Oh, Danielle,
now it
commented
says
on-
Facebook user. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
beauty of
a-
social
Funny 'cause
media.
You do see that.
Yeah.
And I always laugh when I laugh when I see that, or I laugh when I find out like somebody that isn't my friend anymore.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I laugh because I be like, I don't know. I think that I never get too into it with somebody that they be that. I
Yeah.
don't think they be
Yeah,
that mad
yeah,
at
exactly.
me. I'm not that person, so I
Exactly.
be like, I don't know what I did to make you real mad, but that is funny.
You know what's crazy? What I started to do a couple years ago, what I do is if you delete me, I go to your page and I block you. Because what a lot of people do is they'll delete me and come on your page and still watch you.
Yeah.
Because their friends, they
your friend is
converse
still
with-
interacting with you.
Yeah.
If
So they
I
like, I'm like, nah.
You. It's a very few people.
I'm
I
blocking
only
you.
block
You know
people that are
access.
weird and send weird shit in my inbox.
Yeah.
Those are people I block. Otherwise, I may unfriend you, but you gonna watch me shorty and be mad.
you-
I ain't about to block nothing.
I'll-
We
Women are
gonna watch
different
me
how
be
we-
mad.
Yeah, women
We're
are,
not
yeah.
about to do that. We're gonna be like,
You
I want
gonna
you
watch
to see
this
all of this. You
gon-
gonna see all
You
of
gonna
it
regret it.
and just be
Can't
mad.
Let me tell you who I do block. For some apparent reason, I have an ex whose baby mom literally hates my guts. And then so does his ex-girlfriend. So I had to block them because they was crazy. I could not deal with
The
I
Tando
was
duo.
like, were y'all like doing hopscotch together when y'all decided that y'all wanted to come on my page and act a damn fool? So I just blocked them. He still can come on my page. He doesn't follow me. I think that's something we need to talk about on our next show is do you follow your significant other on social media? Like, I don't do it. I don't do it. I don't like it. I don't like seeing anything that they do.
Well, what if you were already friends, social media, and then they became your significant other?
I unfollow. I don't.
Really?
I don't follow. I don't think that I need to see every single thing because remember now, the Facebook algorithm. If you know about social media or any marketing, it's always going to put the people who you interact with most to the top.
Yeah.
So me, I have I have anxiety. So if I see that they comment or do anything, I get kind of like, oh my God, what do they comment on? What do they do? And I'm anxious. I want to see it. Oh my God, what'd you do? And then Listen, I'll be in the middle of my day. I'll be on a call with a client. Like, oh my God, he liked my post.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, no, I gotta stop that. That's real unnecessary. So I just stop. I have to stop. So I unfollow them. I don't follow any of my. I follow one of my kids' dad and not the other one. I have to follow the one who ain't too. And then I follow. I don't follow the other one because I know he's fine. If anything happens, he communicates with me real great. So I don't need that interaction. Mm-hmm. If I want to know something about you and we're together, you'll tell me about it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Or you ask me the stupid question like, did you see my post? Oh, I missed that one. Tell me about it.
So I have a question because we talk, listen, my group chat be crazy, but we talk about this all the time. How come guys stop interacting with you online once y'all are together? Why do y'all do that?
Say that again now?
Why is it, like, you could be, like, say there's a girl that you know you've been friends with on social media,
mm-hmm.
but now y'all are dating. So now you don't interact with her on her posts. Why do y'all do that? And I have asked
mm-hmm.
every guy, and they give me a different reason, but they all admit that they stopped doing it, though. That they stopped doing it. Like, you was the first like on every picture. Now you don't like nothing.
Because you got her now.
Yes.
Right? So once you got her, you're more into, okay, you were campaigning, kind of like the sperm, right? You were running to go to the egg to make sure you were the first one to fertilize it. Now you're looking from a I'm observing now.
Now she's pregnant.
Now, yeah.
Yeah,
so now, yeah, I got it. But now,
don't talk to me about it later.
I'm observing. I'm watching now. Now I'm not. I got you. So now I don't have to do all the stuff I did before. But now I'm watching. Hey, is this dude? Is this dude?
But can I tell you
is this
something?
dude?
What you said right there, that
Yeah.
be the shit we don't like. Because now I got you, so I don't have to do
the
all
work
the
anymore.
thing I did
Yeah.
before.
Exactly.
Yes, y'all do.
Yeah.
Because that's how you got her.
Yeah.
And then
We
it's
do get
like-
lazy and
they'll be
complacent.
Like, we good now.
Yeah, we do.
Men absolutely
We do.
get
We do.
lazy.
Yeah, and then, but that change is so, and it's blatant and easy to see, and all your friends see it like.
Also
Yeah.
why I unfollow.
But
That's also
But here's the
I'm just
key.
Like a man. I do
But
the
here's
same
the-
exact thing. I'll like all your posts, but then once I got you, I don't need to see what everyone else is liking, what everyone else is doing. I don't need to see that.
So here's the thing, right? So when you do that, when you're observing and you notice that this guy is saying this, now you're watching to see who say what.
See how I interact with
But you know what? We go back to doing the first thing that we did to get you when we feel the pterodome is threatened.
Yeah.
If we see you interacting with some other guy, like, it could be innocent, but just our mind, because we little rocky at home or we had a little argument, now we putting ourselves out there. Now we putting ourselves out there more.
The likes
at first are peeing on a tree.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then all of a sudden, hey, I
Yeah.
hit him with the cam. What you asking me about? What
So
I posted?
then-
did you like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're a ghost follower.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then when you see threatened, then that's when we come on your post and be like, yeah, babe, what you want me to cook?
Yeah.
We ain't never say that before.
No,
Babe, what you want to eat?
Shadows.
Yeah. I want to know why boyfriends be the fakest fans.
They were.
Fakest fan, man.
They're the worst supporters. That's why I don't want you following me anyway, because
y'all be the
Yeah.
fakest fan. Like,
And then okay, on the
what
flip
happened? Where you went?
on the flip side, right? The reason why we don't get on the post like that so much, because other guys look at us like, damn, nigga, you a cop, man. You a cop blocker. You watching. You got the girl. Why you so insecure? So
they don't want.
it's a
lean
double
on the
standard.
tree, And
They
now
cheat on the tree, and
now
now
they're
they
like-
stand over there and watch.
they're like,
Yeah, because we can't say too
I
much, because
love
then
it
we be
when
like,
other people be trying to pee on my
damn.
tree, but it's already peed there.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! What
but then
is that?
when we do things like that.
So weird.
Yeah, so when we do things like that, people look at us like, damn, dog, you got her. So why you
I
all
can't
on
even
her
compliment
page?
her. I can't
You-
just blow her little.
Yeah, you like suffocating the girl. God dang, boy.
You're not suffocating.
But that's
You
how-
wanna know
that's-
why the hell you.
But you
That's
know
what they
why
think.
dudes do
Stop
that,
being
though?
ghost
Yeah.
followers.
You know why dudes do that?
Mhm.
Because they're hoping that
They could break that up.
that they're hoping that the dude isn't watching hard enough, so that if there is some tension and she does flirt with me,
Yeah.
so you was giving me a little extra tension, everything all right at home?
Yeah, exactly.
So they have that. They always want that open opportunity.
Exactly.
It's so many levels.
Because we
to this.
understand,
Pathetic.
we've been on that opposite end
weird.
before, so it's kind of like your daughter, right? You get a daughter now. You're a dog, and you get a daughter. Now, every time you looking at a guy and the guy look, you like,
Oh
man.
my God. Y'all gotta stop that.
But that's just how it
crazy.
is.
Ghost
Don't
followers.
follow me.
They just become ghost followers.
Yeah.
Don't be asking me later about something I said. Go back and like it first. I bet go back and like it first. Then we can talk about it.
And
Did
there's
you like the post?
there's no double.
did?
You know what's so
Go back
crazy?
and like
There's
it.
no double standards when it comes to that, because when we do the interaction y'all do with other guys, it's like it's okay for us though, but y'all can't do what we do. We don't allow that. See, you're supposed to allow us to, basically flirt a little bit, but
Men
you're
don't
not
want us
allowed
to
to flirt. Yeah, with,
It is absolutely a double standard.
Yeah.
Because I see, if I'm dating someone and I see them flirting with other women online, the reason why I don't want to see, I want him to openly flirt and not feel like he's watched or anything like that, because that's a normal interaction. I know where you are. I know who you're with. But if I flirt with someone, it's like, okay, so you giving him more attention than you give me and all that stuff, and I'm just like, no.
Keep
this
that
is
same
even.
energy.
Keep the same energy.
Yeah.
You can flirt, I can flirt.
Yeah.
We both are home together. We both date each other. But don't get mad if I throw Tyrone a kissy face and he send me a dick pic. And I'm going to show it to Shevvy.
Stop sending me those pics. God damn it. Oh my God. I think that was the greatest line ever to end the show on. I don't even know what to say after that. Man, y'all stop being ghost followers on your girls' profiles, man. That pisses us off.
It does.
Where y'all with? Like, where you with?
Disappear.
Fake
man.
fans. Stop being fake fans.
Okay, be like the corona.
Coronavirus.
Be on my page.
Be on me. Letting everybody else gas us up. Hey, I want to be where the gas at.
Yo, the post that we posted today, that shit had me rolling. Where it goes, stop letting your baby daddy tell you that these men out here don't want you. Yes, the fuck we do.
Yes, they do.
Why is that my baby daddy friend? That is my baby daddy's best friend. I just seen him at Christmas. Hey! You might want to watch him.
You can't. They can't wait. Y'all be surprised by how many dudes be like, I was waiting for you to get out that relationship.
I know.
I saw the sadness in your eyes, girl. I know he wasn't right for you. You did? Why you ain't telling me when I was in the relationship?
You told me a long time ago.
You wait till I get heartbroken? No, I can't step on my dude's toes.
Yeah.
But now
y'all over. So what's your number?
It's crazy.
That's how it goes.
Weird like that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I would say, what are we doing this weekend? But I guess we're all
They
just gonna be
canceled
sitting
everything.
in the house.
Yes, get
Fair's
postponed.
Jasmine Gardens off.
No Coachella, no youth fair, no.
But school and work is great.
But school and work is there. I don't know. I'm gonna pull back a little bit, but I'm gonna be out. Y'all ain't gonna just keep me in the house.
Instead of a hurricane party, I want to have a no coronavirus party. So whoever got the booze, we going to your house. Okay, make sure you have plenty of toilet paper.
I don't know. It depends. Y'all
need
gonna
a party.
slide out Sunday? Sunday was fun.
Go to the
So let me tell you about real quick. Let me tell you about. I think the dude that slid up on you was trying to talk to you.
Who?
The one with the dreads.
Oh, I seen him at the end.
Yeah,
Oh,
the one
white tee.
the one with the dreads with the sneakers.
Yeah, he don't know white tee.
Yeah.
It was two of them with dreads over there.
Well, he came up to
He
you.
came later.
He's like you were kind of like a little distant where he was trying to talk to your ear, and you was like distant from him, and he had long dreads.
Okay, I think so.
Yeah. So when we was leaving, you didn't hear what happened with him and the girls.
What girls?
You remember it was a girl that was up by the bar and he was over there like dancing on or
I
whatever.
didn't see anything.
Oh, you didn't see that?
Okay.
But I don't know. I guess they were trying to vibe with her or something. And she must have said something. All I heard was, I guess he was a driver. So all I heard was the other two girls, he told the other two girls, come on. Forget her. We leaving her. And I was like, what? She was like, man, that pussy ass old tried me. And I'm like, oh, gosh. And then I start thinking about the ignorant shit that we do as men. And I'm like, you're going to leave a girl because she tried you instead of worried about her safety.
And
But I see that all the time.
All the time. His ego is more important than her safety.
That's crazy.
It's
But it was crazy because I remember that. So I was like, when I get on the show, I'm gonna talk about that.
Oh, I wonder who it was.
If we go out there and I see him, I'll point him out.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing else going on for the weekend. So
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll be at Soulfly.
Yeah,
Sunday.
Jenga rematch.
Jenga.
Rematch. We'll tell you who gonna win.
Rematch Jenga.
It's the month of rematches.
Oh yeah.
It is the month of rematches. Y'all see, we're gonna drop. You see, we dropped the flyer today for the rematch for the spelling bee. So Adrienne's coming for Moses' title. That is gonna be
Spell title, Moses.
Spelled. Don't do it like that. I love Moses.
Hey, Moses won now.
Moses won.
He won now.
He had a dream team.
He had a, but hey, no. We got to give Moses his credit because when he came, it was tied, and Adrienne dropped the ball.
No,
That's
wasn't
what.
tied. He was. He was not
ahead by
tied. He was
100 points.
tied by 100 points. He was.
He was what?
It was ahead by 100 points.
220 to like 160.
By the time we sat down for the individual, he was ahead by 100 points.
Who?
Team Moses.
team.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Oh, but y'all just made it a tie. But even though.
Their category was
No,
a
their
tie.
Oh, their category was a tie. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no.
But even in the tie category, right?
Yeah, so we gave
He outmuscled.
We gave Moses easy words because people was like, "Why you gonna give Moses loose?" I'm like, "Cause he couldn't spell it last week, and that's why I gave him loose."
Well, you gave him time to practice.
So that's gonna be a lot of fun. We got
Yeah.
that. Plus, we got another rematch we ain't done in a while coming up. So we got She Drops versus He's Dropped.
Oh, yeah.
coming
Shev
at the
versus Boss Carter.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
versus Boss Carter. Listen, I was a little nervous
Oh,
because it seemed he pulled out a battalion of dudes, and they was
Oh, yeah.
aggressive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We thug out here, baby. We thug out here. You feel me? Oh, yeah. We thug out here, baby. We thug out here. You feel me, fool? We thug out here. That's right, dog. Shout out to my boy, GWD.
I was like, I feel like we gotta come in fatigues. I gotta put the paint
Damn
on.
right.
Y'all gotta cool.
Shout out to my boy, GWD,
Oh, my God.
Jermaine Carter.
So this is gonna be different. Like this is a different kind of debate than we ever had. But I ain't worried about it, man. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, that's gonna be good,
so
though.
we can do it in Mars versus Venus. It's a Bossy versus the Boss. Adrienne's on my
Oh,
team.
yeah, that's dope. The Bossy versus the Boss. I didn't even. That's clever as hell.
This is gonna be something interesting. I don't know. I thought I was good. I got a little nervous. I didn't know if I need security.
Oh, yeah, we.
Or mace.
Mad over here,
Yeah.
right? It's mace. So that'll be really cool. But for this weekend, I don't know. We all inside trying to hoard toilet paper. But I'm gonna see y'all Sunday.
But if you are inside, definitely check out Freaks on Netflix and On My
I heard
Block.
that was good, Freaks.
I watched Freaks already.
It was it good?
I watched it a while ago, though.
No, it just came out.
It just came out.
No, it couldn't have.
Yes, Freaks just came out.
It just came
on
out.
Netflix.
I promise you I watched that. You know what? I have Movie Box, so I got that.
maybe
yeah, I got it
Stop
earlier.
cheating.
Yeah.
Freaks just
We
came
watch
out.
it.
Yeah, it's good. It is good.
weekend.
Okay,
It
so
is
I
good.
haven't watched that yet.
And On My Block.
And I know. On
Oh,
My Block
that's
is-
my joint. On
On
my block. I
is,
love that.
What else
That's my
is on
joint.
that I've been watching? I finished The Outsider. Did you finish The Outsider?
The Outsider.
Altered
Stephen
Carbon.
King. Altered Carbon. New
Oh,
season of
okay.
Altered Carbon
That was so good.
Did you watch it already?
So
It's so
good.
good. So I'm watching the new season. Yeah, because we're gonna all be in the house.
I know.
Yeah.
So
Did y'all
we
see
might as
Invisible Man?
Yes, I went to see Invisible
Ooh,
Man.
that's a good
That
ass
was
movie.
good. That was scary.
Yeah.
See, stalkers. Yeah, the idea of it really freaked
Yeah,
me out. So
it is.
that was good too.
Oh, we should all go to the movies, like a movie. It's gonna be empty this weekend.
Listen, somebody else has said
So
that
y'all
they
come
were
up with a
looking at the
movie. Let's
But
go.
they let the movie prices go down, so I'm about to.
But you know what?
about to try?
They not checking at the door, so you can bring in your snacks.
Listen, snacks always come.
You sure you want to touch this bag?
Just Corona all over this bag.
You can't touch the bag. It's Corona.
Then you pull out a Corona.
I said I'm gonna try. I used to do Movie Pass when that came out. When you
Oh
did
yeah.
movies. But then it went away. Like
Yeah.
it just was over.
Oh,
but
right.
now I think I'm gonna try AMC Stubs because
Nice.
I looked and that's $21.95 and you could do 3 movies a week.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I'm like, you go to the movies one time and it's like
Yeah, it pays it
$15
back.
for a
Yeah,
ticket,
yeah.
$16 for a ticket.
Yeah.
So I might try that, rack up on my summer movies right before all my Marvel stuff start coming out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Photograph, guys. No one saw the photograph?
I did see the
Oh,
photograph.
yeah, we
the
saw
photograph.
it. That was dope.
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
Yeah,
I'm
you was
yo.
yo.
All right, yeah.
I thought you saw it already.
No, man, I ain't gonna see the photograph.
Oh, yeah, you gotta go see it. Can't take the boot thing to go see it. It's a good movie.
Go see it together.
All right.
All right, y'all. We will see you next week. Back, same place, same time. Y'all stay bossy.
For sure.
Unless we quarantine.
There will just be Facebook.
Use it to earn extra cash. I'm Eddie Love, multimedia personality,